All right. I just picked up the Archer from JA Aviation. The last time we flew this airplane, there were some electrical anomalies happening. So I brought it into the shop. It's been here for a few days. They had to chase. Sometimes finding electrical problems is like chasing a ghost. Well, we got our taxi instructions to cross 18, clear left, clear right, and hold short 15. We're going to runway 9. Anyway, sometimes chasing electrical problems is like chasing a ghost. So it took
Archer 118, cross runway 15 at Alpha.
Cross 15 on Alpha, Archer 8218. Okay, so that's our clearance for crossing the next runway. Well, they finally found the issue and they fixed it. It was a problem with the alternator. And the alternator, I guess, was surging and it damaged the magnetometer. I don't know how to say the word. Magnetometer. Clear left, clear right. The magnetometer. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, it's in the wing. So once they found that, they fixed that. And now all my avionics are working. So we have 2,000 foot ceilings here at Aurora. I could fly VFR and just stay at 2,000 feet. However, at Lewis, the ceilings are lower. Last I checked, they were at 1,000 feet, so we might have to shoot an approach there. So I filed an IFR flight plan. We got our clearance. It's radar vectors. We squawked. They gave us our frequency, and we're going to climb and maintain 3,000 feet. They'll tell us what heading to go as soon as I call tower now. But once I get over there, we'll switch over to tower. Here's runway 9, like they assigned us. There's someone here actually in the pattern. So we'll switch over to tower and we'll put 133.5, which is our next frequency. Aurora Tower, Archer 8218, it's holding short, runway 9, ready for departure. Pre-takeoff checklist.
Number 118 Tower, hold short, runway 9.
Hold short on 9, Archer 8218, thank you. Alright, pre-departure checklist is flap 0 to 25, we don't need flaps in this airplane. Mixture, best power. Carb heat is off. Fuel pump on. Transponders on all squawk, 5376.
32 Foxtrot, wind 02010.
Heading bug.
You can brake left over the numbers.
For now, we'll hit it. Runway heading 090. Pitot heat is not required.
118, what approach did you want to Lewis?
I think they're using the runway 2, so the RNAV 2 would be great.
Yeah.
And I have runway 2, and I've got RNAV runway 2. Now here comes that guy that they're making us wait for. Let's continue our takeoff list. So we got the heading bug in. Pitot heat not required. AC is off, doors and windows. Get them locked. Landing light is on, I got all my lights on. Strobes on. Time note. It is 4 p.m. We'll release our brakes. Take off. Fuel.
32 Foxtrot, roger that. Extend down when I call your base.
Extend down when I call the base, 32 Foxtrot.
November 82118, wind 0309er. Turn right heading 160, runway 9er, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, turn heading 160, Archer 8218, thank you. Alright, we'll go ahead and turn that to 160 now. fuel. Everything's on. Alright, we crossed the hold short line and we'll taxi to the center line using our rudder pedals. I'm going to make this a running takeoff because that guy's going really quickly here. So we have some wind from the left, so I'm going to go ahead and put some left crosswind correction. We're going to engage full power. Full power is engaged and indicating.
Foxtrot, wind 03010.
All my gauges are in the green.
Clear for the option.
Airspeed's alive, there we go. Go ahead and put it up. And we'll climb at 76 knots. Once we get 400 feet above ground, we can turn on our heading. There we go. We'll turn heading 160.
November 118, contact departure.
Over to departure, thank you for the help, good day. And we'll put Lewis here, 1
limit golf, maintain 4,000.
Up to 4,000, limit golf.
Chicago departure, Archer 82118 just off of Aurora, heading 160, 1700, climbing 3000.
Archer 82118, Chicago departure, radar contact, maintain 3,000, information Oscar's current advise you have it.
I'll get Oscar in a second, thank you.
November 095, turn left, heading 180.
Landing and departing runway 2, wind 0,
left heading 180.
0 at 15 knots, visibility 10, captured miles, sky condition, ceiling broken at 1,500, temperature 72.6, altimeter 3,000, contact ground on 134.80, localizer DME 9er out of service. Advise on initial contact, you have information. Oscar.
Foxtrot Yankee, negative, maintain 4,000. Enjoy and final approach course.
Maintain 4,000, join final approach course. Information, Oscar 2155 Zulu. RNAV, approach in use. Landing and departing runway 2, wind 0, 4, at 1, straight in, RNAV runway 2 left approach. Visibility 10,
at about 3,000 cleared, RNAV 2 left approach,
1,500.
We're in the clouds now.
November 118 to trap the information at Lewis and say approach request.
I have Oscar at Lewis and we'll request the RNAV runway 2.
November 118, roger, contact approach 119.35.
1935, Archer 8209, thank you.
Foxtrot Yankee, contact DuPage Tower 120.9er.
over to tower 88.
Chicago approach, Archer 82118, level 3000.
118, Chicago approach, roger, plan RNAV to runway 2 at Lewis.
RNAV runway 2 for Lewis, Archer 8218, and we have Oscar there.
Plus 1145, Amender out to maintain 4,000.
Okay, 4,000 Southwest 1145.
42393, flighting 020, join the localizer.
Alright, let's get there.
020 and then transfer localizer dashboard 10
Hello, approach,
Get the fuel pump on, watch the fuel pressure.
4,500,
we'll get our
4,000.
approach plate up for the RNAV runway 2.
35 miles from Sicko, maintain at about 2,500 to your south from localizer, cleared out, left runway 4 at approach.
Go, make it to the flag and then for this.
We're in and out of the cloud, so it's no big deal.
Maintain 170 knots till Sicko. At Sicko, contact Midway Tower 135.2.
We can get down to 879, so let's go ahead and put that in there.
Hello, approach exit jet 142, level 4,000.
2 Chicago approach, plan 9 left, runway 4 right.
Go by on that.
Level 2579, you're 8 miles from Cadence, cleared ILS runway 4 at approach, maintain 250 knots.
250 knots, cleared ILS 4 right, Southwest 2570.
Plus 1153, reduce speed at 200.
Reduce speed 200, Southwest 1153.
Alright, we're at 3,000 feet. Heading
45.
Heading mode, autopilot, altitude hold. Everything is good. All my gauges in the green. Fuel pump is off. Cruise checklist. Power set, mixture set, instruments on the green, fuel proper tank, all good. So this is why we had to file an IFR flight plan. Clearly, we're in and out of the clouds, and it's not VFR conditions. So let's go ahead and zoom this out a little so we can see what we're doing. We're going to be doing the RNAV runway 2.
Southwest 2579, maintain 200 knots or greater.
We'll look that up there.
Southwest 1179, you're 8 miles from ALQ. Maintain 4,000 to your establishment. Localizer cleared ILS runway 4 at approach. Speed of 170.
We have like 2 knots of right crosswind there. If we have to go mist,
cleared approach. Cross.
We're going to climb
4,000. Reduce speed to 170.
2,500 feet, direct Alassie, and right turn 116. We'll track to Bojack and hold at Bojack. But we won't have to do any of that, God willing, because the ceilings are at 1,500 broken, so we'll be fine.
Southwest 1153, fly heading 310.
This is the RNAV, GPS RNAV runway 2. We have the weather. Let's do our wire check. We have our instruments set. We have 13480 tower, so we have that next, the radio, and the environment we're checking now. All right.
Southwest 1153, reduce speed to 170.
Reduce speed 170, Southwest 1153.
The final approach course will be 016. That's already set. We're on magenta needles because we're using the RNAV, which is the satellite-based system. They'll have us descend to 2300 at some point. When we get to GMO, we'll capture the glide slope or the glide path and start descending from there. We're on radar vectors, so we're assigned for now.
2579, maintain 180 knots or greater to Sitco. At Sitco, contact Midway Tower, 135.2.
180 or greater till Sitco, 35.2 there, Southwest 2579.
We're assigned heading 160, so we'll stay on that until they change us. Can't see a thing. No reason to look outside.
Turn right heading 010, join the localizer.
010, join the localizer.
I can't see the ground. Well, the ground just disappeared. But anyway, as soon as the visual...
142, fly heading 250 vector for the sequence. I got a medevac, I got to get in.
Okay, 250 on a heading, exit jet 142.
As soon as you lose visual...
Southwest 1143, or 1153, descend to maintain 3,000.
3,000, Southwest 1153.
With the outside...
1145, traffic off your left, 5 miles turning southeast on the Challenger, leveling off at 3,000.
We're looking Southwest 1145.
And there's no... Then there's no point to continue looking out the window.
Reduce speed to 160 for me.
Speed 160, Southwest 1145.
Southwest 1153, you're 8 miles from Sitco. Maintain 3,000 to your establishment. Localizer cleared ILS runway 4 at approach.
2,000 to established and clear for the ILS 4 right, Southwest 1153.
That's a busy day.
Who was that calling?
Yeah, departure November 35 Foxtrot out of the right turn heading 150, level off 3.
35 Foxtrot Echo, Chicago departure, ident.
And approach, good day, medevac November 419 Golf, heading 320, 7,500, descending 6,000.
Medevac 419, Lehman Golf, Chicago approach, roger, plan now, let's runway 4 right.
Will do.
Testing.
1699, 4,000. East of Lewis Airport, fly heading 080.
Heading 080 now, 35 Foxtrot.
Southwest 1153, 5 miles from Sitco. Maintain 2,500 to your establishment.
I've lost my left ear. Son of a gun.
500 to established, clear for 4 right, Southwest 1153.
Southwest 1153, maintain 180 knots till Sitco. At Sitco, contact Midway Tower, 135.2.
180 Sitco and tower at Sitco, Southwest 1153.
Southwest 1699, 4,000.
Southwest 1699, Chicago approach, plan now, let's runway 4 right.
We've got some moisture, but it's not cold enough, so we don't need to turn on the pitot heat. There's no icy conditions.
Number 5, Foxtrot Echo, climb, maintain 4,000.
4,000, 35 Foxtrot.
Jet 142, turn right heading 290.
Right turn 290, exit jet 142.
Well, now we're in between layers, which is pretty cool. But what I was saying earlier is as soon as you lose visual conditions, you transition.
118, fly heading 110.
Turn 110, archery 218.
Five Foxtrot Echo, climb, maintain 5,000, contact approach 128.2.
That's 5,000, push 28.2, 35 RC.
Yep. Back 9 Lima Golf, just going to maintain 5,000.
Down to 5,000, 9 Lima Golf.
So when you lose the ability to see anything outside, you transition your eyes down to your instruments. And that's what IFR stands for, Instrument Flight Rules.
Echo, contact approach 128.2.
This is when
142, fly heading 310.
Right turn 310, exit jet 142.
This is when having all these Garmin equipment is so handy. I mean, looking through here, I feel like I'm looking outside. And now we're between layers. I just glance every once in a while, but it's not good to keep looking outside. A lot of people will get spatial disorientation if you're not used to it. But here, you keep level, and you can use the flight director, these chevrons here, or these
Quebec 9 Lima Golf, just going to maintain 4,000.
these symbols. The yellow one is the airplane, the pink one or the magenta one is the flight director. You match them together and you can fly. It'll help you fly
142, reduce speed to 170.
all the way to where you need to go.
Okay, slowing 170, now exit jet 142.
Your airspeed is here, your altitude is here.
Reduce speed to 200.
So 200 South 69.
And now we're between layers. Look how cool this looks.
210 knots or greater.
210 or greater, 9 Lima Golf.
I'm going to take a little video of this. I love it.
25, 4,500 for 4,000.
Southwest 1725, Chicago approach, roger, plan ILS, runway 4 right.
4 right, Southwest 1725.
Jet 142, flight vector cross final for station. Medevac 9 Lima Golf, just going to maintain 3,000, maintain 200 knots or greater.
Down to 3,200 or greater, 9 Lima Golf.
All right. So here we are.
9 Lima Golf, turn right heading 010, join the localizer.
010 to join the localizer, 9 Lima Golf.
The runway will be at our left.
142, turn right heading 070, join the localizer.
They'll clear us
Right
here in a
turn
little bit.
070 to join the loc, exit jet 142.
And 118, turn left heading 040, join the final.
Left 040, join the final, archery 219.
Medevac 9 Lima Golf, you're 8 miles from Sicko, maintain at or above 2,500 to your establishment on the localizer, cleared ILS, runway 4 right approach.
All right, now we turn 040, and we can actually put it in approach mode.
Clear for the ILS, 4 right approach, 9 Lima
And as
Golf.
soon as I hit a button,
9 Lima Golf,
I always
maintain
check the
180 knots or
scoreboard.
greater. Sicko, at Sicko, contact Midway Tower, 135.2.
Heading green, autopilot's green, altitude holds green, GPS is queued up.
118, you're 5 miles from the final approach fix, maintain at about 2,500 to your establishment on the final. Cleared RNAV to runway 2.
Cleared the RNAV runway 2, stay at or above 2,500, archery 218, thank you.
Archer 118, contact Lewis Tower, 134.8.
Over the tower, archery 218, thank you.
Southwest 1699, flying 310, reduce speed to 170.
BS,
310
descend, bring the power back,
South 1699.
Jet 142, you're 4 miles from Cade, maintain
call
4.
tower. Lewis Tower, archery 218 with you on the RNAV, runway 2.
Archer 82118, Lewis Tower, not in sight, runway 2, cleared to land.
Runway 2 is not in sight either, but clear to land. I'll let you know when I see it, archery 218. Thank you, Mackenzie. Alright, so we'll bring the power back. So we can start descending. Alright. We're waiting for our magenta needles to get lined up, and that'll be when we'll be exactly on the runway. Alright, it's coming in. And now it's captured. And we're...
3 Charlie Charlie, sorry about that. Yeah, I thought you said the north side, but I didn't put that together, I guess. Yes, make a left on Delta, cross runway 27.
27, I think we take it.
Now we are descending. Whoops. And I've got some ground contact. And I've got the runway in sight here, but not visual yet. And we're coming out from the bottom. And I have the runway in sight. And runway 2 is in sight for Archer 219.
Archer 118, do you recall the basis?
1900, at about 2,000.
Okay, thank you very much.
I should have paid closer attention knowing that she would ask me about the bases. Gas, undercarriage, mixture, props, switches, seatbelts. We'll put 1 notch of flaps. In a little bit we'll do that. One notch of flaps. Gas, undercarriage, mixture, props, switches, seatbelts. We have 2 red, 2 white, so we're right on the glide path. We need to slow down a little bit. We'll get another notch of flaps. Gas, undercarriage, mixture, props, switches, seatbelts. I see runway 2. I'm at 85 knots. We have a few knots of wind from the right. No big deal. Well, it was a good thing that we filed an IFR flight plan, because we did have to go through the clouds. There's our minimums. That's how low we would have been able to go before having to decide whether we're going to go mist or not. All right, then when we get to here, Power goes to idle. And we start bringing the nose up. There we go. There we go. Oh, got a little gusty there at the end, but we got it down.
Archer 118 all the way down to Bravo, right on Bravo, taxi to Park.
Right on Bravo, taxi to the south hangars, Archer 8218, thank you. Only my right ear is working. Left ear isn't working. It's very annoying. I wonder if it's my headset. Everything else seems to be working fine. All indications that are good. So you follow the yellow line. And then you clear the whole short line here. Make sure your tail clears it. And then you stop, and you can do your cleanup, your after landing checklist, which is clean up, clean for taxi, fuel pump off. After landing. Flaps up, carb heat is off, fuel pump off, strobes off, landing light off, taxi light off, pitot heat, mixture is required, trim takeoff, we can set that up later. Clear right, clear left. So it wasn't that big of a deal of a flight, very short. But it was still fun. We took off in VFR conditions, we landed in IFR conditions. And now we taxi to the south hangars. Put the airplane away. Nabil will be real happy to have his plane back. And we'll be done for the day. I had a chance to visit with the Aztec today because I was there for a very long time. When I went to pick up the airplane, it wasn't ready actually. Even though they said it was, we ended up finding another problem. But they fixed it while I waited, which is why I love those guys. They're great. They're very accommodating. They took care of the problem as I waited, and then once it was done, I re-inspected the airplane and filed a plan, and we flew home. What I did earlier was I drove my car here, and I Ubered from here to Aurora. So now my car is waiting for me. Perfect timing too. My vape ran out. If you haven't noticed why I'm not vaping the whole trip. So luckily I'm only about 10 minutes away from home. Alright, here's our hangar. We'll go ahead and park it. I hope that trip was fun and interesting for everyone. And once the Aztec is done, that's when we'll start doing the long trips cross country. And those trips should be more fun and more interesting. But for now, we'll keep doing these little ones and post them, and as long as you're enjoying them, we'll keep doing it. Alright, music, mixture, mags, master. Here we go, music.